Well, hello, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, apprentices and wizards alike, how you doing this fine day? Welcome back to Maladek's Wizard Emporium. We today are going to be playing Maladek Plays Robothorium, a game about politics, robots, and pretty much everything that encompasses. It's an exciting time to be alive. I have found some new stuff about this game that I didn't actually know was a thing. I thought it was all linear based. I wasn't really paying attention to this screen with all these exclamation marks on it, but it turns out that like most games, each of these exclamation marks it denotes a different mission, which might explain why some of the missions we were facing recently have been a little bit on the, I would say, on the tricky side. Not necessarily tricky, but it might explain why we've been having a couple of issues where enemies seem to be a lot higher level than we are and whatnot, and this would seem to be why. However, since we've managed to do that, I'm hoping that if we go onto one of the easier missions, we should have a real nice time. Maybe even be able to use some of those mythic items we picked up for some of our units. But yeah, I want to be pretty quick on this one. We'll go back through. I think we went through the workshop and whatnot the other day and found out there wasn't anything I really needed. Oh, we got new blueprints unlocked, which is quite nice. So if we needed anything from there, this is this. If we wanted to build anything, we could. We don't need to do any of that. I think Arena is if you want to do multiplayer. Black Market, of course, is to buy parts for your robots, should you need that. But I'm going to go straight to mission. I'm pretty sure we equipped last time. So we've either got, let's just check who we like. We like the Humanobots, and they are owned by John Wint. It's John Wint and I believe Soroya Raffi. Those are the two we want to keep friendly with. So if we can find one of these by John Wint. Soroya Raffi is wanting us to go to Bangkok into a ghetto. We've got Jakarta wants us to go over here, find and kill the zealous workers. John Wint. Oh, this is level 9. So it would appear that the ones that we like. Okay, this doesn't seem to have anyone's name. Set up some spy device. So spy device, I think that's probably the easiest one. Or more it's damage. No, I want to go and repair them, don't I? And that's in the hangar, I believe. We can go and spend some money repairing all. It's pretty simple repairs. Nothing too difficult. Ooh, we could buy a new robot though, and I am thinking of maybe getting someone new to go into here. So we've either got the Scout, these two Scout units, both of them Chinese. We can go for the French Riot unit, which we've already got one of, and I think R1 is a bit better because, I mean, it's R1, so it's cooler, and it's owned by us. And oh my god, that's a bongo robot! You can laugh while I'm playing my bongos.
Bet you didn't know that I had bongos.
No? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this Senegal, with its long history and local traditions, developed the Song robot, hoping to bridge the gap between technology and ancestral rituals. So, let's be honest, that's going to be a useless robot. It's probably a support. Yeah, it's a support and defensive robot. We don't want that. The Scout robot, as much as I'm sure it would be nice, I don't think we need that. I think we're going to go keeping on with what we've got. And we're going to go straight in for our level 6. Istanbul mission to set up some spy devices. Now, hopefully we can make sure we keep on with John Wint and Soroya. I don't think we really... May I stay next to you? Sure. Don't see why not. Don't like how really zoomed out this map is. That would imply... Let's hack some security cameras. Right, we've got some hacks going down. And, oh, okay, so it's going to give us some unexplored rooms. Success chance of all actions in the room is +2. Oh, okay, fair enough. So because we know what's in there, we're more likely to succeed in our hacking missions over there. On the other hand, okay, right, so we can either neutralize, intimidate, or discuss. Let's try discussing. I think discussion's the best thing to do. And that didn't work. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm going with the RP systems here. That's how I would handle that. That sector's locked. Fair enough. Spy camera, let's do that. Alright, we've got some spy cams in place. Okay, there's 6 of them. We can't even have 6 people. This is cheating, this is. What the hell is that? Okay, so as much as I thought this was going to be an easier mission, it would seem that we are now in the grasps of what would appear to be starting to be a harder mission than we'd first anticipated. So first, let's go and stabilize the shields on our robot over here. Gonna go with, is this one that gives us stalking on everyone? Yes, let's stalk them all. We're gonna go and clear the crowd, try and get some damage down on all of them. That'll do, getting some weak spots going out. We're gonna go for a corrosive grenade to continue that going on. And then what can we do here? I think we're going to go with a standard one to get the shields off of one of these people. I reckon... See, I want to take out the communication specialist, but I really think like the cyborg dogs are going to be an easier one to go for, just to kill them nice and quick. So we're going to go on that guy. His shields are down. This guy's shields are back up. He's been Thoria focused, which I think means he takes 20% more damage. It's going to be a hard one. We're going to make it through this one, all right? So they are... Which one of them is trying to overload us? You're Cyberdog Rook. Yeah, okay, right. The Cyberdogs are trying to overload us. So we can at least use that as a way of working out that we need to try and get those dead. So it's a good reason to kill them, if any reason was good. Let's go. We give you your shields back up. I know he can shield himself, but I think it's probably worth doing that. Right. I reckon if we do Passion the group, we'll provide additional cooling to the front line, because they're the guys I need to make sure that they stay frosty, if you know what I mean. Go with that. He's going to be... It's good because he's got additional cooling, but he's in trouble in terms of... yeah, he's going to need a little bit of support, I reckon, soon. Let's go for the... Reduced regeneration. Excellent. We're just going to take out the cyborg dogs. Because if we can get rid of the cyber dogs, I think we're in the clear on this one, if I'm honest. They seem to be the ones providing all the additional overload specs. So, yeah, look at this, guys. Cyber dogs are being nasty. The good thing is that now we've done a couple of clearing the crowds. We've got their shields down a little bit enough. I reckon we can now go for sort of the one hitting them, one tapping them with standard attacks to reduce some overload. Said that these guys do not take a lot of damage. Either that or, to be fair, he probably doesn't do a lot of damage. He can't really do anything else, so we might as well snipe them. Just keep them there. And we can't really afford, unfortunately, to do the old one there. So let's go with... I'm going to reduce, because that guy seems to be the one taking the most damage, so I'm going to give him an immaterial barrier. Oh, and I forgot that we've now, because we've given her all the upgrades, she now gets the chance of getting increased stats, I believe, from some of the things we're doing to her. With her, sorry. Which is quite useful. There we go, right, that's one of them down. Bit of a nasty, it's going to be a slog of a mission, I think. Certainly not the most pleasant. Communication specialists managed to overload themselves. That's nice. And actually, a lot of them are starting to overload now, so now's our chance to try and get a couple of extra shots in at them. And this guy probably is going to overload as well now. No. Okay, he seems to be doing standard basic attacks. That might be why he's failing to overload. Might as well shoot this guy. I reckon if we go with this one, yes, that attack goes between 3. I think it has a chance to ricochet on up to 2 times. I don't think it's guaranteed, but I've never seen it fail, so I could be wrong about that. Maybe it does just guarantee its hit chance. I need to add some additional cooling onto this back line because they are starting to get a little bit toasty. That's 132. This does the most damage. And gives me enhanced regeneration, so it's pretty much a win-win all around. He's not going to get up for a little bit because he's been overloaded. I don't know what the comm specialist does. I'm assuming the comm specialist has some way of making them faster because I've never seen the enemies being as fast as they're being this time. I could be wrong. It feels like that's something the comm specialist is doing, but there's nothing on there to tell us that that's the case, so... No new status can be applied. I mean, that's not that bad considering all the statuses on him are really bad and going to last for at least another turn or so. So that's okay. We can deal with that. We just got to take him out while that's going on. Let's go with a charmed performance. Take him down a little bit more. I know I was going to be going on, I think, one of these guys actually initially, but I think this is okay. Finish him off because he's the one who's got the ability to stop us from putting on more negative effects. We might as well keep the ones we've got on him as they are. Oh, so yes, the communication specialist does seem to have some impact on speed, although it was reducing my speed this time, which maybe I didn't notice it before, because I tend to look at the buffs and debuffs on the enemy rather than the ones that we've got on ourselves. So it may not be that they're faster than usual, it may just be that we're slower than usual. Having said that, you know, we're going to have to take out the cyborg dog. Not cyborg dog, communication specialist anyway, either way. I know what I mean, I'm sure you got what I meant. I was aiming at the communication specialist, and this thing is tanky. This is not for the faint of heart, but at least this guy's managing to heal himself. The guard X475 unit managing to keep himself nice and supported, I think, there. Okay. I reckon we go with the thorium grenade, corrosive grenades, if you will, so we can start getting that really high damage down, and trying to stop them from healing it up as soon as they, as soon as we've done anything to them. Right, let's go with a fuel drain on you, I believe. A reduced power. I think that's the one I think does random debuffs to them. Could be wrong. And now that we're in a better place, I think now's the time to start just using. Let's go and shield you up. Support unit does seem to be quite useful in this instance, and I'm going to try and reduce the cooling on these guys because we need I think that's the war unit down there, the War X946. We need him to be back on full fighting form so that we can get a lot of them going down later on, because it does seem to be very beneficial to start a fight with his clear the crowds move. All right, one more left. One more. There we go. There we go. Nice and simple. Easy. Oh, no, not another one. Straight away. Oh, wow. These are some really different units, though. Right, if I remember rightly, the Cyborg Apprentice is the one we want to focus on really quite nice and fast, because those are the ones that do a lot of... I think they do a lot of the overloads. We've not seen the police units, I don't think, at all. These are some really unique enemies we're coming across here. I think since last part, although last part was the big plot twist, and if you guys haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you, but definitely watch last part. It's very important for what we've got going on here. Big, major plot change. Ever since then, there seems to be that we've got a much more open game, I'd say. Alright, let's overload them and stalk them. That's fine. Oh, we've got protect. Okay, right, the police sergeant's the one doing protections. Right, that makes sense, I guess. Let's go with the corrosion. Nice and simple. I'm going to use our ultimate here. Let's go with Final Desolation. All right. Okay. Really, I was kind of hoping for more of a sort of an aesthetic change there, like something pretty looking, but I'll take that. It looks like we're going to have to take out some of these police officers first because they're defending the people we want to do, but I'm going to go on this guy now because he's got less chance of surviving. I reckon we can take him out nice and quickly, and we can just take out a couple of them. Whoa, whoa, what? Did he just make them overheat? In one hit, 3 of them overheated? That can't be right, surely. Surely that's just... Maybe overheat just means that they're getting more... Okay, no, it doesn't mean what we thought it did. Generates additional overheat overload per turn. That makes more sense. I was gonna say, because if that makes them instantly overheat, that's a strong debuff to take. Let's go with stuns down here. If we can get any of them stunned. Okay, we've got a stun up here, the short circuit stun up there. And he's a protectorate, so if we can try and take him out while the person he's protecting is there, we can at least have a little bit of a chance of maybe helping getting him out for good. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Having said that, police sergeant. Is this the police sergeant or is that the police sergeant? That's the sergeant, this is the police officer. The officer seems to be a slightly easier target to go for. So go with passion of the group on the front line because they're already getting overheated. Are they going to get cooling and overheating at the same time, or does overheat cooling outdo overheating? No, they just have it at the same time, and I think our cooling is actually a little lower than their overheating, so I think that might still end up being quite a thorn in our side. They are so tanky! What is their resistance, man? Look at that! I think he's got an additional resistance buff to him. Is that what that is? Right, okay, doubled resistance. I think he had that before. That might explain why he did take so little damage. Well, even so, the ones that didn't have it would still take in no damage, so... I reckon we just got to take out this policeman right here. And it's going well. I think it is going well. It's taking its time, but it is doing a good job. Let's see. Okay, 69 damage there. He's only got another 52 health. Another one shot. He should die. I'm going to hope that... Oh, dear. Thorium marked, I believe, means they take a little less damage. So we may be able to get away with the We can't even use that, can we? Because otherwise we're going to get overheated, so we're going to have to go with a standard shot. Unfortunately, we can't go with the shot I wanted to go for, which is a shame, to be fair. We're going to have to use, I reckon we're just going to have to use Passion of the Group, adding an extra cooling onto the back line, because she is almost overheating at this point. Alright, let's try and take out the 2 police officers, because then at least, and we're going to take out the shields on the guy at the back here, just because. Is this a technician? This is a Technomed Doctor. He's the reason that they were regenning, isn't he? Yes, right, so we now we'll know in future if we see him, we take him out first, because enhanced resistance is annoying. Okay. And just so you're aware in the comment sections, I'm fully aware that having said this, I'm going to forget about this completely in all future parts, and indeed in this part. There's no way I'm remembering that. However, we are going to need to take him out, because he actually looks like he's pretty weak. Yeah, he's only got 232 health instead of the 500 health the guy in front of him, so we can at least try that and get him down pretty easily with, like, a couple of hits. One more hit and he's going to die. Maybe? Is he? He's got corrosion. We'll go with that. we'll pretend that's the same thing. Yes, so it looks like it's the police sergeants are the tanks of the group, and all the others are basically supportive. The security agent's like a mid-ranger. He's he doesn't really do anything particularly advanced, but he's not weak in any particular way. Whereas the other guy was completely weak on health. I think he had better shielding or something. So it's okay. I reckon we can get rid of the police sergeant now, especially since he's now trying to protect someone else. If we can get like some group shots going out, which we can. Will he take the damage for all of these guys? Or no, he won't. Interesting. So if you do group targeted attacks, you can actually damage the people you want to damage, which is quite nice. And yeah, at this point, I think it's worth just going straight in with some basic attacks on you. Simples. I think Charmed... What does Charmed even do? I think that means we regen health or something from attacking him. I think that's how Charmed works. It's something weird like that. 50% damage taken evenly regenerates the shield of all enemies. Wow. So that... I was wondering, because I was seeing us getting a load of shields back from attacks every so often. I wasn't fully sure what was going on there, but it seems it's that attack that's doing it. Which is really strong. And you've got... I don't remember putting an immaterial barrier on you. Weird. I thought I did that last fight. I don't remember doing it recently. So it's one of these, like... It's one of the ones where she's got, like, a chance to put additional buffs on people. Maybe. No. I only asked for 3, so it was done last turn. Someone put an immaterial barrier on him. Let's do advanced cooling, I think, for the back line, because she doesn't have actually a normal attack to cool with, so it's kind of an awkward one trying to get her to stay chill, stay frosty. Right, let's just try and stun you. We've short-circuited, which can't use skills regenerating overload. So therefore... Oh, so that's what you use if they're about to overload and you don't want them to be able to stop. You use that to keep them shackled to using non-regenerative skills. Makes sense. I think there's a lot of nuance to this game that I think I was ignoring to start with, but we're starting to get there. And get rid of the cyborg. Easy peasy. Visor to use at workshop. That's an omicronic polymorphic prosthetics. Fine. And a beta medical hull. For... Is that this one? I think it is. Let's have a look, because that actually could be better than what we've got at the moment. We don't tend to upgrade that robot so much, so we're going to have a look and see what that robot's like. I think that's this robot, isn't it? Yeah, that is this robot. So it's 97 HP and 32 armor. He's got 47... Is that not where that goes? Well, that goes in the framework. My apologies. 97 HP, 32 armor. Oh, so it's just worse in every possible way. It's just bad. Right, this actually is 40 armor and 11 speed versus 32 armor and 26 regen. We don't necessarily need the health regen. I think that's health and rather shields. Is it shields? Oh, that is shield regen, and this has... Then again, this robot doesn't actually have a lot of shields, so I reckon if we stick that on there, that might actually be better, giving it a little bit faster movement. Oh, what does it look like when we changed it? I can't remember what it had before. Is it that one? It was this one. I don't think it looked any different, did it? No, not in the slightest. Sometimes they change aesthetics. This is not one of those times. Right, we're going to place our second CCTV camera, which has opened us up, which means we already know what's going on over there as well. So if we can just get over there nice and quick, we can go to a room that's got 10% extra chance of us completing stuff in it. Here's hoping there's something good in there. If it's a robot we can save, maybe a cyborg we can save. Danger level's at 10, so we're actually okay in this instance. Oh, a renovation terminal. Yes, please. Oh, that'll do. Nice rejuvenation of our units there. Ooh, a survival crate. Electrolyte battery. Nothing else particularly, although it seems that we've got a bonus to doing stuff everywhere. Although, no, okay, apparently it's just an icon that was appearing there. We must have got a bonus to that for no apparent reason. Which is fine, I can deal with that. I don't mind getting bonuses to stuff. What do we got to do now? What's our... we've got to find an emergency exit, which is evidently not here. Right, okay, so we're going to actually focus a little bit more on working out what we've got to kill first. Now, we've got a rifleman major, the police officer, the security agent, and the communications technician. We're going to go on the technician first. We established last time that the technician's actually a real pain in terms of its debuffs that it gives us. Having said that, rifleman's giving them enhanced power, so they're doing more damage there, and that guy's going to... Interesting. Right, I'm going to apply stalk to all of them, just because. Seems like a good way to start, giving them a little bit of overload specs. Going to go with a clear in the crowd, a little bit there. Gunning them down, nice and simple. A Misfortune ult from League of Legends. She's been protected, so we're going to go with a thorium grenade with corrosion. Does not work, so we've got to kill the police officer anyway, so we should actually be focusing the police first before the communications technician, it would seem. It would seem that I would imagine that they'll protect whoever's taken the most damage in the first turn. Would make sense. Give a nice shield revive to you. I think I might stick on a... Ooh, never mind. Didn't realize how low she was getting. Let's stick Charmed on him. We need to get him down nice and fast. Though at least her regen's pretty strong. Over 100 regen on there. I think that should be okay. Gun him down. Nice and simple. More damage we can do, the more shield she's getting back, which is what we need to see. And because he's charmed, we want to be gunning down him very, very efficiently, which is actually working quite well for us. He's already lost all of his shields and about a third of his health bar, so if we can keep that going nice and simply like that, we should be okay. I think, yeah. I think it's got to be police officer, this guy, the rifleman major, and then the special and security agent. We don't actually know what the difference between the special and the security agent are, so what's that? That's weak spot. Chance to take crits increased by 20. Ooh, that's quite useful, though, to be fair. Right, let's use Passion of the group just so she's getting extra cooling. She needs the extra cooling so we can keep her up when we need her to do stuff in the latter stages of the fight. But at this point, oh, he's got a lot of shields back somewhere. Where's he got his shields back from? And what's that buff he's got over there? Resilience. No, oh, no new status can be applied. So we just got to. We don't want to do anything fancy. We just want to attack him manually. Once that's gone, we can apply status effects if we need to. I think they've run out of corrosion a little bit. He may even have taken his corrosion away with that. It looks like it, doesn't it? Having said that, I don't think we're going to need to bother with the corrosive grenades on him at this point because it looks like he's going down. And a lot of them are overheating, which means we've got a nice sort of free round here. Rio focused on a warbot. He's taking his damage, but it's okay. Right, let's take the officer out. I'm going to take the security guy down just because his shield's already gone, while I'm going to take this shield down with our anti-shield. But the guard bot's basically our anti-shield unit. I think we need to upgrade his speed a little bit so he ends up being the first person in the fights because he is very useful doing that. However, having our standard rifleman here taking out the security agent is going to be quite an efficient way of doing it because this guy's got, I think he's overloaded as well, isn't he? Yes, he is. So he can't actually do anything either way. We might as well. Let's go and add another layer of this on. New stalked on. Which I believe, is that the one that... What does stalk do? That means we've got... Taking damage regenerates the shield as an assailant. Oh, okay, so the stalked applies it to the assailant. The charmed applies it to the entire team of assailants, if that makes sense. So if we charm them, it gives all of our people shield boost. If we stalk them, it gives whoever attacks them the shield boost, I believe. Yes, there we go. I had to confirm it wasn't giving it to the person who'd used the ability because that also could have made sense in there. I do like the way it uses like fancy words, like not just the attacker but the assailant or something like that. It just feels a little better, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a nerd. If we stalk him, everyone gets a lot more shields by shooting him. Ooh, actually, the charm didn't work on him. Oh, he had the buff that means he can't get more status effects on him, I think, as well. That'll be why that happened like that, then. You guys are now taking less damage, it seems, for whatever reason you've chosen. Right, let's charm you. Let's gun him down. The more we can do, because we can just like keep soaking ammo, soaking bullets into him. He's not going to be up until next turn anyways, so he can't do anything to stop us from killing him. And hopefully, should be fairly efficient taking him out here. More guns, that's what we like. Come on, a little bit more in here. That's it. There we go. He's going down now. A little bit more. He's just a bullet sponge at this point. He's not even difficult to kill. He's just annoying. But since I'm being able to use the basic attacks, I'm managing to get all of their stuff really... What's this? Where do you get damage reflection from? Weird. And this guy's got enhanced heals from somewhere. Where are all these buffs coming from? It's like a byproduct of this guy? Does he give us buffs by accident? Oh, it's his nano converter seems to be doing stuff. Weird, I've not seen that happen before. Must be an upgrade I got that I forgot about, if I'm honest. Oh, the warbot's upgraded to level 7. I believe that means we can use our mythic equipment on him. I'm just going to go and check that, because there was something mythic we got before that I'm sure we couldn't use. Is it this? Nope. Having said that, this does look like it's better than what we've got at the moment. This is 50 damage, 38 armor, and 21 regen. 40 health, 31 damage, 40... Oh, easily. Easily this. Upgrade his damage by a lot. Where is it? Is it this? No. Common bottom. Okay, right. It's bottom's giving him... That's 53... Is that shield regen or shield? That's 53 shield on 2 of them. What's it give us at the moment? It's giving us 26 armor and 1.3 crit strike chance, which is really not worth it compared to a lot of these. We could give him more speed and more health, more armor. Let's make him like super tanky with super shields. Easily. That's an easy option to go for. Is this the wrong robot? Oh! That framework's actually for the little support bot. That's the mythic framework we have. I had a feeling we had one, but I didn't realize it was for that. That's quite useful. Allies in the same line have a 3 to 6% chance to land. Oh, may as well go out for... Make that go to 6%. Why not? It's you. You need the mythic one. That's really cool looking as well. That's 89 shields, 12 speed, and 2.1 crit versus... Okay, yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Oh, he looks so much cooler now with that. I'm sorry, but that just looks amazing. And you can give him extra legs as well. 31 armor and 8 speed versus... Oh, yeah. Not even a... No questions there in my mind that that's the better move to go for. Okay, 116 health, 32 shields, 32 armor, sorry, or 40 armor with 11 speed. Right, extra health and shields. That's a different one for framework. My bad. Unfortunately, not what we needed. So 31 regen or 1.9. Yeah, okay, no. I think that's going to be all we're going to be upgrading with this guy, if I'm honest. It doesn't look like... Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Sigma Soldering Iron, 45 damage, 28 regen, 2.7 crit versus... Okay, easy. Easy. There's just so much bigger numbers in there. It's hardly worth even questioning. 87 damage, 4.5 crit. That's 73. Okay, yep. Ionizer number 2. What's that? It's an Ionizer. Oh, they're both Ionizer 2.0s. Just one of them slightly stronger than the other one. I'll take that. Let's go see what talents we can upgrade on him. 3 to 6% of maximum shield is converted to regeneration. Yep, I will take that. The more regen we can give him, the better. And hopefully we can start going into the inner rings soon, which can give us even better stuff. But unfortunately, at the moment, that's going to be out of our luck.
2 hours later.
I reckon shield and regen there. Much better there. A little better visor. And that's 14 regen, 0.3 crit, so anything with all this extra health. 91 health, 97 health. 97 health and 9 speed. That's going to be where we go with this one. What's this currently? 40 shields and 1.4 crit. So if we can get slightly higher shielding or health. I think shields are better than health, but I'm willing to give him the extra armor and shields that health that guy's given him. 1.4 crit. 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 1 Yeah, easily. That one framework's going in. Boots, we've got 59 health and 18 regen.
3 hours later.
Let's go and continue with that one. So no new storyline stuff. I'm guessing the big exclamation marks for storyline, the little ones are for just kind of progressing through and getting a little bit more levels and loot before you go into the level 9 storyline missions. If you have enjoyed today, don't forget to drop that and summon up that like button down below. You can follow me on Twitch and all that good stuff. All the links I'm sure you'll see in the description down below. But if you have had a wonderful time, I hope you come back and join us soon. There should be around somewhere here, maybe a little bit later, there'll be some stuff where you can see the last parts and some other videos that YouTube recommends that you might like to see. But that being said, have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all the standard YouTube-y stuff. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.